Hi, welcome back to Jeff Stimson's Poker Vlog. I appreciate you checking out the channel. Today, we're going to finish up our interview and play a little bit with Mr. Wegas over at the Orleans. If you didn't see the last video, check out the link up above. Might want to see that before you watch this one, but it's not necessary. As always, please leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and those of you who have, thanks so much. Well, let's get right into it. Previously on Jeff Stimson's Poker Vlog.
So this is Mr. Wegas, but with W.
You got some books here you've been reading, I see.
Yeah.
So this is your...
Okay, I have some. This is Serbian books. Then I have some poker books.
Poker books.
I started reading something tournament, winning tournament.
You play many tournaments? You play
yeah, I like
cash?
tournament. I'm big tournament player. Then we have Jonathan Little, the best.
Jonathan Little's very good.
He's not very good. He's the best.
He's the best. Okay, I'll agree with that.
But look at this. I found this one. Tao of Poker.
285 rules to transform your game and your life by Larry W. Phillips.
Larry already has a book, Zen of Poker.
Okay, I'm familiar with that one. I'm not.
And then he has Town Poker. But look at this book.
What is that?
There is no poker hands, no card, more like philosophy, like your approach. He connects poker because, like I told you, it's psychology and risk. Money you don't lose now is money you don't have to win back later. But I have a habit. I sit at the table and I say $200, $300. That's not the risk. In the first hand, I'm gonna be all in with pocket eights.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lose. Rebuy. But that's what Larry said.
So that's okay.
Money you don't lose now is money you don't have to win back. So now I have to try to win that back. And so how do you win it back? Well, we have to start being make more risky plays.
Okay, we're going to join this hand already in progress that Mr. Wegas played in. It's a limp pot with the big blind, Mr. Wegas in the hijack, and the button. The flop is 5-deuce-9, and it's been checked to Mr. Wegas, who bets out $8. Both the button and the big blind call, and the turn is a 7. And apparently the rain clouds outside have started to affect the poker room, because that's a perfect rainbow. Checks again to Mr. Wegas. He bets out $15. And again, both the button and the big blind make the call. We're off to a river of a queen. Checks once again to Mr. Wegas, who bets out $40. The button folds, big blind thinks a little bit before finally making the fold. And Mr. Wegas shows a 5. Nice hand. He doesn't have to win that money back later.
So now you have another rebuy. Now you are in for 600. 2 hours later, I have a pocket fours. We managed to go all in on a flop. I'm not gonna even tell you. Really, it was so annoying. After that hand, I left. Right. And that day ends up down $900.
Oh, that was recently?
Most of the time.
Well, all right. Well, I mean, so you're looking to bounce back then?
Yep.
All right. So
eventually, one day, I'll be back on the top. Let me suggest something.
Absolutely.
Let's go out somewhere from this environment.
I would love to. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Serbian cuisine. Here with Mr. Wegas. Let's get some lunch.
So this is called cevapi.
All right.
It's like pork, beef mixture, skinless sausage. Nice. You put little of this cream here.
Okay.
And enjoy.
All right.
And this is our traditional.
When did you start playing poker?
Oh, well, after high school, 1971. I talk about that in one video. I said I started running game at my apartment. Quarters, pennies, but it was in Serbia, in Belgrade.
Okay.
And we don't have much money. I even don't remember how could I play that because there was nothing I knew about theory, about percentages. I was maybe just getting lucky, getting things.
Sure.
Or I was afraid to gamble, so I fold, whatever. But I was winning most of the days. like I said, I'm playing since 1971 after high school, almost every day. There were a couple of years while I was in college in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee, going to University of Wisconsin. So those few years I didn't play, I had to work. First real job as a computer programmer after the college. In Milwaukee, there was no really poker for a few years. Then somewhere end of 90s, they opened Potawatomi Casino in Milwaukee, Indian Casino. The 2012, I left Wisconsin, moved to Palm Springs. 2014, I moved to Las Vegas.
Well, what got you vlogging? I mean, there's a lot of poker vlogs out there.
Well, I started that like before anybody was doing it.
Okay.
So I'm the first one.
All right.
And I showed that in my video called "Who's Mr. Wegas?"
Yes, I remember.
I did that like
this one.
it was 2007 and 8 when I started my MrVegas.com website and putting some from that our home games and stuff in Madison. Then I start posting videos. Posting videos from my traveling, and casinos and poker rooms are part of that.
Yeah.
So that's how I became the poker vlogger again.
Okay. You get a lot of complaints like, "Oh, you're wrong. You're brash."
Listen, this Facebook phenomenon where you can type anything you want, and
Correct.
you hide behind your keyboard. Those are the same people that are watching those videos. Are they watching my videos? I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I don't need anybody to watch. I post videos for myself.
Okay.
I like seeing myself in a picture.
Oh, so you watch your own videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm the one that makes the most clicks on my videos.
I see.
Nobody's watching. I'm just clicking and watching myself in the pictures. I should be an actor.
You want to be on the big screen then?
Yes.
Okay, see now it's making a little more sense to me. But yeah, okay. That's interesting. Let's have a drink. That was good. So you want to go play after this? You like to play?
Wanna play?
I mean, I know you don't. I mean, you like to vlog, but you don't like to vlog. You like to watch yourself in the vlog. But do you like to play poker?
I hate poker. Actually.
You hate. No, I mean, did you understand the question? Like, because you play poker, you make vlogs, so you like to play poker, right?
No, I don't.
You don't.
It is so boring.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Sitting at a table killing me. I cannot do that more than like 2 hours.
But I mean, I watched some of your vlogs last couple. You're there almost every day. Like,
Yeah, well, if I don't play, I feel like leaving money on the table. So I play only because I know I'm gonna win most of the time. And let's say even 65% of the time.
Okay.
It's good enough because it pays for the gas. I need gas
You
money.
need gas money, so
Gas.
you can get up out of town and go to the next town.
Yep, my vehicle makes like 7 miles per gallon. And
That's not good.
that's why I play poker.
So it's go
Cheers
play
and zero.
poker,
Yeah.
be bored, not have fun.
No.
So you can have gas money, so you get to the next town, so you can be bored and not have fun again, win some more money. That's the life cycle of Mr. Wegas.
Rounder. The last of the rounders.
That was
The
it sounds
last
exciting.
of the rounders.
You definitely put a different spin on it than I think the viewers were expecting. I'll drink to that.
All right.
Well, we're outside here on top of the Orleans parking garage, and it's a little bit chilly out tonight. So, but yeah, we're over here to meet Mr. Wegas. Going to do the last part of our little interview. Yeah, different interview, I'm sure, than maybe what we were expecting. No, he's a good guy. We had a lot of fun putting that together and just having some lunch and learning about each other. So now we're going to see if we can learn about each other's game. Hopefully we can get at the same table together and play a little Hold'em tonight. Let's get inside and let's play some cards. See you at the tables. Okay, let's get things started. In this hand, middle position raises to $8. We're in the cutoff and we look down at pocket sevens. We just make the call here and we're heads up to a flop, which is 6-10-3 with 2 spades. And the middle position bets out $23. Kind of an odd sizing for the size of the pot, more than a pot size bet. It feels just more like ace king, where he's just trying to get it and put in a larger bet size in the pot to take it down. So we decide to get some more information here. We make a raise up to $60, and he quickly folds, and we take that one down. Okay, in this hand, we are now across the table from Mr. Wegas, just straight across instead of sitting right next to him. Folds around to us, we're on the button, and we look down at pocket sixes. We raise up to $10. Small blind folds, big blind comes along. And we're off to a flop of 4, 7, 9 rainbow. Big blind checks, and I bet out $10. He quickly raises to $20. I don't put him on any kind of Broadway pair, as he didn't re-raise me pre-flop. Possibly he's hit the 9 here, maybe with a strong kicker, maybe it's something like 8-10 with an open-ended straight draw. Nonetheless, there's $50 now in the pot. It's only 10 for me to call, so I'm not going anywhere and I'm still in position. Let's see a turn. So we make the call. The big blind checks dark before the turn comes out, so I'm not sure if he wants to try to check raise again here, or if he's just trying to slow down, keep the pot small as I came along pretty quickly. The turn ended up being a 5, which is pretty good. Now we're open-ended, but we're going to go ahead and check here, as he could still have one of the overpairs, with the 7 and the 9 out there. The river's a 4, and the big blind bets out immediately $25. If he has a 9 or even the 7 here, I think he's going to go ahead and bet the turn after check raising to avoid me checking behind with, say, just 2 overs and catching. Nothing else really makes a lot of sense. So we just go ahead, we make the call, and he immediately mucks, and we take that one down. Okay, this next hand's pretty special. We're going to go heads up against Mr. Wegas, who's in the cutoff. Unfortunately, cameras weren't running. He raises to $13, and in the big blind, we look down at pocket aces. Oh yeah, we're going to 3-bet, make it up to $40. Mr. Wegas makes the call, and we're off to a flop of Queen 10 8. I go ahead and make a check, hope that he hits his queen, and he wants to bet out here. But he checks back. The turn is a queen. Not great, because I'm assuming, obviously, he doesn't have a queen. Before I check, I stare across at Mr. Wegas, see if I can get a read. I can't help but think, he just reminds me of somebody. Something I've seen a lot of lately. Well, anyway, we just go ahead and check this queen. He checks back. River no help to nobody. It's a 5, and at this point, no sense in betting. Don't think he's going to call anything. And I don't want to take too much more money off the guy that I'm interviewing for my vlog, so we'll be nice this time around. We check, he flips over Jack 10 for a pair of 10s, we show pocket aces, and we take it down. Shortly after that hand, Mr. Wegas racks up. Looks like he's up $300 or $400 in the session, so hopefully he's turned around his being card dead in Las Vegas for the last 5 years. Going to go over one more hand here. I've already shut down my camera, we're getting ready to rack up ourselves. We're in the cutoff, it's been folded to us, we look down at 5-3 of hearts, and we make a raise up to $10. The button and the big blind both call, and the flop is 5-8-8. Big blind checks, I bet out $10, and the button calls. Big blind folds. The turn is a 4, which now puts 2 hearts on board. So I have a heart draw 2 pair, but with the big blind calling pretty quickly there, we just go ahead and check, and he bets out $25. We make the call, and the river's a 4. I check one more time, as I don't have the strongest hand in the world. I'm playing the kicker on the board, so I'm losing to pretty much any other 5. Not too worried about an 8, not worried about any pair that he has because he didn't re-raise. The big blind sets to bet out $85. It just really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Feels like either some kind of misdraw here, or a hand that has absolutely no showdown value whatsoever. So we think a little bit, but we go ahead and make the call. He shows King 9 of hearts. Glad that heart didn't come in the river, and 5-3 is good enough to take it down. So we end the session pretty good here, and we are up $457 on this session. Good way to end out. Cool week, hanging with Mr. Wegas, playing some cards, getting to know each other, and both of us ended out ahead on the night. Thanks again for joining me and checking out the channel. If you get a chance, check out some other videos you may not have watched yet. And as always, we'll see you at the tables. Be safe out there.